We are joined by one of my favorites. Do we have any love music? Brian, our producer, I think we do. Congressman John Culberson joining us this morning. Congressman, welcome back to Houston's Morning News. We're trying to play a little love song because you know how I feel about you.
Good morning. It's good to be with you.
Good to be with you too, Congressman. Let me play something for you, then I want to get your thoughts here real quick.
We're actually at the highest production levels of oil and gas that we've ever been. And I am a big proponent of energy independence.
Wow. Now, he said that to Dave Ward, ABC 13 television. Dave was at the White House with a few other journalists. And would you agree with that, Congressman? Because I don't necessarily.
No.
I mean, so what do we make of that statement?
Well, they just make it up. It's constantly amazing to me. The one thing that continues to astonish and disappoint me is to see people stand up on the floor of the Congress to see, and it's Democrats just lie. They just make things up. It's just that they live in a parallel universe on another planet. And I don't know what they think. They're not fooling anybody. In the age of the Internet, you know, we don't have to rely on the Chronicles bilge. And we know that we can go to the Internet. We can look these things up for ourselves. They can't trick us anymore. That's where the Tea Party came from, so he's not going to get away with it. And it's, besides, in Houston, Texas, we know better. We know they're not letting us drill in the Gulf. We know they're not letting us drill in the continental United States or in Alaska and the places that we could drill cleanly, safely, to make us more energy independent. He's just on another planet. And, by the way, he'll be out of work in about 14 months.
Congressman John Culberson joining us this morning. Congressman, if you would be kind enough to hang on, I got a nice email from one of our listeners, Todd. He actually sent me a graph of U.S. field production of crude oil, and it goes down. We'll talk about that. And we'll also talk about his comments about NASA in just a second. Congressman John Culberson joining us this morning.
Back to Matt Patrick.
I'm sorry, Congressman. Congressman John Culberson, one of my favorites. I have a picture of him in my office. I love the way this guy does business. I just love the way he does business.
Oh, you're scaring me.
I'm sorry. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
It's fun. Listen, if you don't have a sense of humor in this business, you'll go nuts.
Absolutely correct. All right. Well, the president has a sense of humor because he keeps telling us here in Houston that, oh, yeah, you got more crude oil coming out of the ground than ever before. Going to build you a pipeline here. Listen to this.
There are a number of factors that we're going to have to take a look at, including whether this threatens the aquifers and the drinking water of states like Nebraska, where this might run through.
Yeah, he's talking about the pipeline from Canada through Texas. So, Congressman, what does that say to you when you hear that? What that means is he'll nix this thing.
Yeah, he's going to try to shut down this critical pipeline, which is a no-brainer, absolutely essential for the American economy, for Canada. And if the United States doesn't build this pipeline, the Chinese are going to snap it up and lock up those resources. This is the same guy that thinks that drilling for oil, fracturing formations to release the gas, is going to poison drinking water, which is insane because, drinking water tables are all a couple hundred feet down, whereas all the producing oil and gas are, thousands of feet deep. This guy, the Democrats are just instinctively hostile to the oil and gas industry. I actually had one of the leading Democrats in the House admit to me, Matt, that the Democrats' goal was $10 a gallon gasoline. That's what they're really after. That's why Obama keeps doing this. That's why Democrats do what they do. They want us paying $10 a gallon for gasoline.
And to what end, Congressman? What do they think will happen? That we're all going to go out and buy electric cars?
Yeah, it's the same bunch, the same social engineering mentality that we average Americans don't know how to manage our own money. We're not smart enough to take care of our own kids, our own business, our own lives. So you got to have the nanny state do it for us. They're going to socially engineer, for example. They don't want us to expand the Katy Freeway. They don't want us to, have our own cars. They want us to make us ride, drive electric cars that'll run out of electricity in 50 miles. They want us to ride an idiotic train that is nobody's going to use and doesn't go anywhere that you need to go. It's a mentality, and these people are dinosaurs. There's an asteroid entering the atmosphere with Obama Democrats' name on it, and it's going to hit next November, and we're going to straighten this country, get back to our roots, restore the Constitution, get out of our lives, out of our pockets, out of our way, and unleash America as it should have been done a long time ago, and get back to our roots, our core principles. With a new constitutional and conservative majority, Matt, we just got to have reinforcement.
Yeah, I agree. Congressman,
Gosh,
it is a pleasure, as always, to have you on. We always look forward to it. Thank you.
Matt,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Great to be with you. I just want to reinforce it. Arlene Acasio's days are numbered.
Oh, all right. Now, you and I, we'll talk. I'm running out of time. We'll talk more about that. Will you come back?
We will.
All right.
You betcha. Thank you very much.
He is defunding Arlene Acasio, of course, who was running the Houston National Cemetery, was not letting people pray. He's going to get her out of there. He's just let you know. You heard it here first on Houston's Morning News. He's working on that right now.